Hi, I'm Stephanie, and I would like to welcome you to another episode of Let's Talk Film, a series where contemporary women get to have their voices heard on the latest film releases. Today, we will be discussing the film Ides of March, directed by George Clooney. We are shooting here at Cafeteria, a popular Thai restaurant that offers a wide assortment of classic Asian dishes. It is located on Avenue A in Alphabet City, within the East Village in Manhattan. Its name comes from the avenues A, B, C, and D, the only avenues in Manhattan to have single-letter names. Alphabet City has been many things over the years. During one of the most colorful periods to date, it was a bohemian utopia for up-and-coming downtown artists, musicians, writers, and style settlers on the underground scene. Since that time, gentrification has transformed the neighborhood into upscale condominiums, renovated rentals, and an abundance of trendy bars and international restaurants. Cafeteria, with its sleek contemporary decor, describes itself as your kitchen away from home where you are always welcome. Let's go inside and experience the hospitality. So I'm here with So. He's one of the co-owners of Cafeteria. So, please tell me, how long have you guys been open and how many locations do you have?
We have two cafeterias. The first one, we opened on 38 East 8th Street. We opened that 5 years ago. And this place we've been open for a year and a half.
So can you tell us the inspiration behind your menu? What kind of food do you have on your menu?
We have Thai authentic food, but we try to serve it fun because on this location, a lot of younger crowd. So we have some dishes I recommend you guys that I call Crying Tiger Sushi. Ooh. It's a grilled skirt steak over coconut sticky rice, served with chili grain dipping sauce. That is fun to eat and it tastes delicious.
And what's the name of it again?
Crying Tiger Sushi.
Crying Tiger Sushi. We are going to have some of that today. Thank you so much, So. Have a good day. So I'm here with the other co-owner of Cafeteria, Supani. Can you tell me a little bit about yourself and where you're from?
I'm from Thailand, and I've been here for 13 years.
Yeah. And can you tell me when you decided to open Cafeteria and what was your inspiration behind opening the restaurant?
Oh, in fact, I and So, my partner, we were working for the other Thai restaurant for a long time, 6 years. We expanded it, a lot of branches. But right at the end of the 6 years, we decided to put together our own restaurant.
Can you tell us a little bit about the cuisine you offer here at Cafeteria?
Oh, sure. We offer authentic Thai cuisine, which is kind of a little bit different from other Thai restaurants around in New York City. We use the original ingredient, like basil. We use the real basil, and chili. We use little one chili which is make it very, very spicy. So it's very authentic.
Oh, that sounds great. Sounds delicious. Can you tell us a little bit about your design? Because the design for the restaurant seems very simple, basic, dark but comfortable. Absolutely comfortable here. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
Sure. It's more minimalistic style. And we came out, 5 years ago, we came out with the idea of floating candles that you can see because we like Harry Potter so much. Oh. That's part of it. And also we focus on the style of table. As you can see, we have long table here. It's a communal table where it's very suitable for big group of people, big parties. Or you can come 2 or 3 people and you can make friends next to you.
Can you tell me the significance of the very large elephant in the back?
Oh, sure. The elephant actually, it's very respectful animal in Kingdom of Thailand because many years ago our king went to the war with elephant.
One last question. Can you please make a recommendation for something on the menu you think folks should try?
I would recommend an item called Crying Tiger Sushi, which we incorporate Japanese cuisine with Thai cuisine, and we put some spicy into it, and we use our authentic sticky rice, and we use the rare meat on top, and we serve with the dipping Thai spicy sauce, and it's come out really nice. We all love it. Customer love it. So.
Thank you so much, Apani. Take care.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Let's meet our panelists. To my left, I have Kara Reedy. Next to her, Devorah Hill. And rounding out our panel is Marie Juliette Steinsvold. Today's film is Ides of March, directed by George Clooney, based on the play Farragut North by Beau Willimon. As we know, Ides comes from the Latin word Ides, or for half or half division. And the title is also reminiscent of the play by William Shakespeare, Julius Caesar, which represents or kind of reflects the actual assassination of Julius Caesar. So Julius Caesar gets told by a soothsayer to beware of the Ides of March. And this kind of symbolism presents itself in the film. How do you feel it alters or adds to the impression of the film?
Well, I think that Ryan Gosling's character is really where the division happens. And that's where the division comes, that's where March 15th happens, because on March 15th he has to make a decision that changes his life and as well as others.
Ryan Gosling's character is constantly having to look at balancing, his head and his heart, his ambition and his beliefs. I also thought that it's part of Gosling's character, Stephen Meyer's education.
I really feel like it was a chess game. I feel like I was watching a live human chess game. You have the pawn, you have the queen, you have the knight, you have the rook, and it's just like, it was amazing how everything was played and why it occurred.
And part of Ryan Gosling's journey is finding out what player he was on the board. And
Yes.
I don't think he really knew that, really understood that it really was a chess game.
Yeah.
Not just trying to win, but also internally. There's a chess game within the campaign.
But you know what? I'm sorry.
I think another interesting thing is that it does portray the male political psyche. That's not to say that you won't find these same characters in politics amongst women,
Yeah.
but that Gosling has absolutely no clue about his frailties.
Yeah.
I think his frailty lies in the fact that he's never lost before. He's never experienced being wrong before.
And I just feel like,
So that makes you arrogant. When you've never lost before, you think you'll always win,
but in
right?
addition to that, he drank cocaine.
Right.
Do you think that people are going to be watching these elections a little more carefully and with a different eye as a result of this film?
I think I don't know. I think that people are already watching it. I think this movie reflects what's already happening. You have the protesters down at Wall Street who said,
Right.
this is it.
Right.
We've had enough. You guys need to get it together up there. And so this is a reflection of what's already happening with the American people. You've got the Tea Party on the other side who are saying, no, we want this. So we're already having a schism in our country. It's something that's been brewing. So I think this film is just reflecting what's already happening.
I think America is at a moral crossroad. That's something that Van Jones and a number of people have said, that this particular struggle is a moral struggle for the soul of America.
Who do you think this film will appeal to most?
Anybody who has an interest in politics, in human beings, in life, but it's not for everyone in the sense that it's highly cynical, and so it's not for people who like happy endings or expect films to make them feel better about themselves. It's anybody who is willing to take a hard look in the mirror and here's what it is.
It's very,
Yeah.
I think that it will appeal to a wide audience of viewers. It's a grand slam cast. So each one of those actors has their own following. I think there's a lot of buzz around the film. I think the iconography attached to the film has escalated the buzz. The trailers are hot. So I think that people are going to, they're going to want to see it for a number of reasons. I think what's going to be interesting is what people walk in with assumptions that the piece is going to be about versus what actually happens. I'd love to be a fly on the wall listening to people, like as they come out of the theater, as they go down the escalator or coming out of the ladies' room and then sort of those conversations that people, have. But I think that it's going to appeal to a wide audience, I think.
Yeah, I agree. I think it hits because it's so well shot and it's so well acted. I think it'll hit anyone who wants to see a good performance as well as a beautifully shot piece who want to see it. It also is edited perfectly. It's a perfect package. It's really a good.
It's a smart, insightful, artful film.
Yes.
It's beautiful.
I agree with MJ because the idea is this film is pretty concise. It tells its story.
It's entertaining and at the same time it's extremely deep. And it's theme driven.
But I also want to
very
say,
interesting.
People primarily interested in politics, I think, are going to be drawn to this film, which is what you were saying earlier. And also, I was also thinking about demographics. Like, what age ranges do you think will it appeal to?
Well, I think they kind of hit all the age ranges. You've got Ryan Gosling,
Yeah.
Rachel Wood, that'll pull in the younger ones, and you've got George Clooney who pulls in everybody.
I think cinephiles are going to want to come in.
Yes, absolutely, because Paul Giamatti.
I have to ask this last question before we wrap up. Aside from participating in this discussion, would you have personally gone to see that film?
Oh yeah, completely.
I was ready to see it first commercial.
Yeah. It is an independent film.
Yes.
It is an intellectual film.
Yes.
It's a complex story, but it's told so well. It is a film for everybody in the sense that it's entertaining. You can read it on various levels. Like you can read it on an infinite amount of levels. It's an ideal film. It's a film for someone who wants to be entertained, and it's also a film for a true cinephiles.
Well, thank you so much for your opinions. We're going to have to close. This was an engaging, fiery conversation. I want to just give thanks to our panelists. I would like to give thanks to co-owners So and Supani here at Cafeteria. I want to thank all of you for watching. Keep watching and keep talking film.
Mm-hmm.